Okay, let's give you guys some more practice. So here, find the indefinite integral of this. So press pause and have a go. Okay, so to do this, let's concentrate on this part here. We have to somehow get to x to the power of 5. So something differentiate will give us x to the power of 5. So our guess could be this. Okay, so this could be our first guess. Differentiate this, it will give you 6x to the power of 5. The power gets minus by 1 here. But then we need to create this 2 here. So let's make the adjustment here. The adjustment could be a third here. You see, so now if you differentiate this, here, this 6 moves out here. It will give you this. Okay, so that's the first part. That's for this part here. Now looking at this, so we will need to think of something that when you differentiate it, it will give you x to the power of 1. Let's try x to the power of 2. Okay, this could be our first guess here. Differentiate this, it will give you 2x. Oh, we didn't need to make any adjustments. So this here is good. So this here would be for this. And now, well, this here is quite easy. So it's going to be minus 4x here. So the answer to this thing here will be equals this thing here, which will be a third x to the power of 6, and then plus x squared. That's this bit here, and then minus 4x, and then plus c. Okay, so if you differentiate this whole thing here with respect to x, then it will give you this thing here. Okay, so this here would be your answer here. Okay, so next one here. Okay, find the indefinite integral of this. So press pause and as a clue here, if you look at this here as a clue, you have to somehow find something that when you differentiate it, it will give you this thing here. But what is this thing here? This thing here it's like theta. It's like theta to the power of a half, because the square root is a half. So you have to think of something that when you differentiate it, it will give you this. Maybe your guess could be one more than this. So your guess could be something like this. Okay, and then use the same technique on this. You somehow visualize this bit here as one. You have to somehow find something that when you differentiate it, it will give you this. But visualize this as theta to the power of minus 3. So you have to find something that when you differentiate it, it will give you this. Well, how about trying to the power of minus 2? Because when you differentiate this here, the power gets minus by 1. So that will give you this, which is what you anyway, do whatever you want. Press pause and have a go. Okay, here to do this here, we need to be able to create this here. So what is this thing here? This thing here is theta to the power of a half. But we need to find something that when we differentiate it, it will give us this thing here. Well, we should try theta to the power of 3 over 2. Okay, so this would be our starting point. Let's differentiate it. It will give us 3 over 2. So this thing here gets moved down here, and then theta will the power itself gets minus by 1, so that will give us a half. Okay, so this bit is good, but we need to create this 4 here. So let's make the adjustment. I'm just how would you adjust it so that you would get this 4 here? Because you've at the moment you've got this thing here. You see, I'm just going to negate this here. So I'm just going to make this adjustment here. 2. If I make this adjustment here, it will negate this thing here. So now I need a 4 here. I need to create a 4, so I need to times it by 4. So this gets multiplied to the top here. So that will give me 8 over 3 theta. Well, develop your own technique. Well, it's up to you how you do it. So if you differentiate this here, it will give you this thing here. Okay. Now looking at this part here, we would need to create 1 over uh, one. We need to, well, we should zoom into this thing here. So that, well, this thing here is the same as theta to the power minus 3. Now, how do we create this thing here? We should guess theta to the power of minus 2. Because, okay, this here will be our first guess. Okay, hang on, let me just tidy this up. This here should be our first guess here. So when we differentiate this, it will give us minus 2, and then theta to the, well, this here gets minus by 1, so that would be minus 3. Okay, but then we need to adjust this. We don't want this minus 2. I'm gonna, well, we have to create this 5 here, but at the moment we've got a minus 2. So I'm just going to negate this first. So kill off that thing. If I do this, if I make this adjustment here, negative 2, so I can move this to the top. So it's basically me making this thing here. So now but by me inserting this here, I will in effect negate this minus 2 here. But then I need to create a 5. So I need to times this whole thing here by 5. Well, the 5 here gets multiplied to the top. So really, me making the adjustment here will be minus 5 over 2 theta. So this is me making the adjustment to get the 5 up here. Okay? So overall, the answer here, by the way, when you differentiate this here, it will give you this thing here. So the answer here will be 8 over 3 theta to the power of 3 over 2, and then this thing here, so it will be, and then minus 5 over 2 theta to the power of a half, or you can write it neatly as 1. Well, it's up to you how you do it, and then plus c. Okay, so this here would be your final answer. Okay.